Come on. We going. How we gonna get our notes? Oh, I gotta write. Do I need to write it down on something? Come into the room.
Hello. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Oh, wow.
Tuesday.
Yes.
Welcome
to the T&T Podcast, everybody. How are y'all doing, man?
See, this is what happens when our producer is not with us.
But we praying for her.
We are praying for her. We should not be left our own devices.
Well, when we are,
Hey!
somebody send help, Jesus. Send help.
He got girl. Jesus is on the main line. Remember that?
I do. Welcome, y'all.
Can we see everybody? Hey, King T. Hey, Ginger.
Well,
y'all joining
How are
in.
you? Welcome to
Come in,
Thursday.
come
It is
in,
the
come
T&T
in,
Podcast is what it is.
Oh, my God. I feel so quiet.
I know it's can y'all hear us okay? Okay, forgive us,
Testing,
y'all.
1, 2, 3.
We don't have anybody here to help us.
Girl, we have user 3353 something 205.
I wish you could be here to help us. I do know that.
I know. And then my son would be here to help. Hey. Is it going up there? I didn't even get to put a title. Hey! Yeah. Hey, Derek, how are you?
I think everybody feels sorry for us here.
Look, y'all see us today. We struggling.
The struggle
The
bus.
struggling. We're on the struggle bus for real. I still ain't got that working.
I
give up. Look, I give up.
Welcome. Hey, y'all. Hey,
I
don't
need
forget to
some
like and share.
Hey,
we
Jason.
need y'all to like and share today.
No,
we
girl,
need all
see-
the help we can get.
Jaren, hey, you guys, listen.
Welcome.
Last week.
Oh, were y'all here last week?
Well, look, we talked about old boy, and look, we just as bad as he was. That took that dude 45 minutes.
Let's go. Who
to
said
get
that?
on
Let's go.
TikTok.
User. Hey, were you here last week?
Wait a minute. I think I know who that is. I know who that is.
Who is it?
Okay, give me a thumbs up if your name starts with an R.
Ooh. Do we know who that is?
If I think, give me a thumbs up.
Oh, the user that we can't
tell.
Hey, looking forward to the time. Okay. This is what we have to tell you though. He was unable to join us today, but we have another topic. He'll be here next week. Okay, Lonzo, hip hop. Was it hip hop team?
We don't know, girl. We isn't.
He was gonna be here today, and we're gonna talk about this. But today, I know King T. Don't leave us though. We got another one.
Yep, that's who I thought it was. It's an R. Hey, R.
Is
R.
God keeping you single? Okay, for real.
Is God keeping you single?
We need to talk about that.
Hey,
Hey,
girl.
Rob, HD Robs.
Hey.
Hey, Facebook, y'all. Okay, our producer's not here. Hey, we got a gift. Thank you. We thank you. Could y'all please like and share?
They feel sorry for us.
We having a day.
Pity pays.
It does. But listen, y'all. Listen, we appreciate you so much. Thank you for the follow as well. We come on every day, not every day, every week, and talk about stuff that people are talking to us about. So this has come up. We are promised to bring you the hip hop discussion next week when Lonzo is available. Hey, Rue.
Yes.
But y'all know how we do. We just talk about what comes up.
Wait, hold on, stop. Share, you guys. Listen, y'all, we don't have our producer today.
Yeah, we don't.
And you know what? We started
We
not
seem a
to
little
do this. We're at a loss, but
Be patient with us today.
Share.
Hey, Mia.
Share.
Okay,
Hey,
y'all.
Douglas,
nice to have you on today. Anybody, listen. Oh, how are we going to bring people in?
Listen,
You need to ask Gabriel to come back.
we gonna figure this. I might go get it.
Okay,
We're
gonna figure this out.
we the bumps into it today.
Hey, Kwanzaa. Okay, y'all, listen. We've talked a lot about, you guys who know us, I'm Tanika Donnell. I'm a real estate broker in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and this is
Title Tina with Red White Law Firm.
But every Thursday, we are the T&T Podcast, and we come talking about relevant topics. And we've been on just a quest with our new series, Black Love. Okay?
Yeah.
So we've talked about...
We're going to call it Struggle Love today because we are struggling. He's talking about, oh, man, I know.
Ooh,
I
Lonzo, know. Wait till I tell them people came for him. Wow.
No, they didn't come for him.
Yes, well, apparently...
They came for us.
But he was going to be the special guest.
Okay, he's going to be special.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Next week.
Do you think God's keeping you single? I think he's covering me and keeping me protected.
I do think that.
He might be protecting another person. I don't know.
It's probably a little bit of both.
Probably a little bit of both. Probably
Okay, seriously, do you guys think that God is keeping you from your relationship, or when you were single, Did he cover you and protect you or keep you in hiding? Because sometimes I felt like I was in hiding. You know what I mean? Like he hid me and covered me.
R says this, and I never forget this some years ago. He said this. You should be so hidden in God that the only way a man can find you is if he's looking for God.
Ladies, men, is that true? What do y'all think about that topic?
I think for the most part, I kind of got it right. I think I did.
Dirty Red, what do you think, Dirty Red, on that? Dana.
See, Dana says true,
Dana,
right?
Dane.
That's
Dana,
true.
are you single? Are you married now? Are you in a relationship? Kind of let us know your stats so that we have
I think
that.
that's true. Our Creator knows our He knows our heart condition, and some of us we do have some heart conditions. There are people that are trying to heal from trauma. Congratulations on
that. Jamo says he's keeping me protected.
Babe.
I'm listening. I'm obedient. I smile, nod, and I keep it moving. That's right. Okay, but listen to this. So you do that, but are you also putting yourself in situations where you could meet people?
Hide and seek. I remember hide and seek.
Do you think people say, I'm waiting on God, but they stay at home watching Netflix?
Oh, look. She pointed at me, y'all, because I'm a homebody.
Bam, bam.
I'm so good with it. People always think I'm an extrovert, and I've realized I'm an introvert.
Babu says faith without works is dead. Can you talk about that in the dating, being single? Faith without works or action or whatever. How's God going to find you? The Amazon man may not be for you.
Girl, it could be the cable guy. Could be the guy coming to read the water meter. Could be the mailman. Could be, I was going to say one of them Jehovah's Witnesses that seem to come to my house every Sunday. But that ain't going to work because we ain't in the same vein.
Right.
That ain't going to work. Daddy said, my papa said, that dog ain't going to hunt. But, y'all, how many of you ladies are like that? I'm like, I'm good at home. I'm comfortable. And I don't watch Netflix. Thank you. I watch Snapped. Who on here is a Snap champion with me? I love Snap.
Jamo says married for 10 years with an abusive wife.
We do have individual pages.
Peak career, dad life, loving it. So I'm sorry.
We do have individual pages. She's Tanika Donnell, and I am the real
Please
title
follow
Tina.
us if you can.
That's what I said. Follow us.
Real estate tips, title tips, everything that can real estate wise, whether you're in Texas or wherever, we can be of assistance. Okay.
We go share. He said some people value independence, but do you really? Do you think that's hurting us? We always talk about that in our community. I think this independent thing that we're doing is hurting. Hey, so me too. I'm a homebody.
There's nothing wrong with being a homebody. But I'm just asking you, if you're believing and trusting that God's going to connect you with someone, how is that working out for you?
Girl, listen, I'm telling you, I'm so prepared.
I'm just asking.
I watch so much Snapped. At this point, I know I could commit a crime and get away with it.
That's delirious.
Okay, hold on. I should not say that.
I don't know what's wrong with
For those of you that may be, potential suitors, I'm not going to snap on you. Somebody brewed laughing. I mean, I'm telling you.
You're right about that, King T. Godly men and women are everywhere. Grocery store, libraries, Trader Joe's.
And at home. They're at home.
There's nothing. I'm just teasing. There's nothing. Because this is what I believe.
I love it.
When it's time for you to meet whoever, God will make the connection. So I'm never worried about that. Yeah. That's what happened for me. So I'm excited about it.
Ooh, am I a homebody with the internet or without the internet? It's gonna be with the internet. I got, high-speed internet to watch Snap. I love Snap. Have y'all watched Snap?
We're not going to do that today.
I'm sorry. I like that. The first 24
Traveling is good.
Oh, yeah. Etc.
Okay, listen. I want y'all to be honest. If you're a Christian, non-Christian, however you want to answer this question. Number one, if you're single, how long have you been single?
He said godly men, who's that?
Is that work at home?
Yeah, is work home. Yeah, but why are these godly men in church?
That's a segment on here. Where are all the godly men in church? Because if you go to any singles function at any church, it is 99% female and 1% men.
Girl,
where y'all at?
When they have them single events, I feel so sorry for some of them dudes because it's like...
Why? They get swamped?
They get swamped.
Why should you feel sorry for him? Like, if I were a guy, I'd be like, that's where I would be. If I want... Yes! That's where all of the ladies are, people.
Somebody said, when you don't have money or not looking, you find everything you want. Ain't that the truth?
Somebody said they in outer space. Wait.
And then Grego said some people don't want to compromise. But if you're going to ever have a relationship, you got to compromise.
That's why maybe they're independent and single. Because if you...
Don't anybody say anything about them, I want to compromise.
Then stay by yourself. Stay by yourself. Stay by yourself.
Stay by yourself.
Do it.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. Okay, so someone said they've been single for 8 years. How long have you been single, Tina? like non-married. You date. So what's how long?
Girl, it's going on about what 6?
6 years? Really?
5 or 6. I'm good.
When you say
I'm okay.
when you say you're good, what does that mean?
Somebody say exactly.
S-dubs, what do you mean it's not worth it anymore? You're saying like dating? Grass isn't always greener on the other side. Y'all.
You see what he said? He said, but it's greener where you put the work in.
That's facts. So why do people cheat then?
Well, I think, you know what? I'm going to tell you this.
Why don't they put the work in at home?
Let's be honest, y'all.
Yes.
Right now, for those of us that are single, where are you going to meet people? Honestly.
But
date naps, I've done the date naps.
It's played out. We get it. But you could meet them anywhere. Now, that's factual.
Congratulations, Bob. 26 years.
Thank you.
Single for 6. Me too, Grigo. Single
he
for
said
6.
some places don't have grass. Well,
that's where I'm moving next.
Juice is not worth the squeeze. Y'all on it with these comments today. Okay, listen. Okay, so where do you find people? Where do you meet people? How can God connect you if you're not open to it?
He's not looking anymore.
S-dubs, come on with us. If we could pull you on, would you come on? We don't know how, but
how you gonna pull somebody over? You got to call
we can invite them. I think that's how we can do it.
Yeah, we could do that.
Anybody? Where's Tracy?
That's when they find you, when they're not looking. That's it. People find you when you're not looking.
I'm gonna tell you, you can fast and pray too, and God will potentially bring somebody in your life.
He said women are scared to let men know how. Yes, they are.
What?
Women are scared to let men know how they feel.
Women are, or are men? I think women are very emotive. What do you mean? Most of the time it's the men. In my experience, it has been the men that don't know how to emote.
Somebody just said, and I agree with you 100%. We don't know you.
Sorry about that.
So he said hookup culture is the thing, but you know what?
Yeah.
What's promoting that? And see, that's why I want an
social
old boy.
media.
Yeah, I want an old boy here.
We're going to talk about that next week.
I wanted to go in on him.
We will. For y'all who missed last week, we got into a discussion regarding next week's topic, which is, has music really affected our culture and how we perceive relationships?
But please don't use those words. I'm so sick of hearing that. He says, I give up. It's too much. I'm good. But y'all, if we do that, no, we can't do that. Y'all, we can't do that. We can't. We can't do that. Can we? I don't think it's right. Y'all, if we do that, we're gonna become extinct. Not yes, JMO. No.
Well, first of all, if that's your preference, okay. But I do believe don't give up hope if you desire it.
That's what I said. That's it. Programming is in the music. Look, I'm telling you, I wanted to go in on that brother.
Now I want to talk about S-dubs.
They're the one that is.
She says these men expect intimacy too quickly. Can you elaborate? We agree with you.
Girl.
So, but I want her to elaborate. That's all I'm saying.
They trying to get the cookies.
Men, why is that
they turn around and want some milk?
Thank you, Dana Dane. If you're asking God for something, have patience, have endurance, and have faith. Faith without works is dead. And that's why I asked the original question, what are you doing? I'm going to ask you all, are you cultivating you? Because a lot of people are looking for something they are not representing.
I think if I'm cultivating me, I think I need to turn Snap off.
You do.
I need to turn Snap off.
You do.
How many of y'all think I need to turn Snap off? I need to get out.
Thumbs up that. Yes, you do.
I need to get out of Snap. I got to get out of there, right?
Ooh. So Life is 740 says, she says she loves being single as a man, no headaches. Is that right?
But you know what? I'm going to tell you something. When you find the right mate, you don't have headaches. There's joy in it. Well, you have headaches, but you got Excedrin. But you have the only
thing I'm saying with that is that it's going to take sometimes patience, forgiveness in order for your relationship to be cultivated. That's all. You have to be willing to do that.
You have
What's that? Somebody, Johnny's.
Sir, answer
what's
somebody.
not true? What's that?
How many days before a kiss, a real hug, not a church hug?
Well, it depends on your chemistry.
I done been out with some people, and I ain't never kissed. I've been on like 2 or 3 dates, and I'm like, lips look dry.
Now that is important now. Yes or no? Why don't y'all answer the question?
No.
How long until you should? Help answer that comment for her or him. Was it him or her?
I can't know, but I'm telling you, I'm not.
How long until you actually do kiss somebody when you first meet them?
Somebody said their teeth was missing.
Now that's a problem.
That's a problem.
That's a
I ain't
problem.
doing that either.
It's got to be mutual. Okay, so what guidance would you offer an individual experiencing their second divorce? I can speak to that, Charles, because I've been divorced at least twice.
He said, watch out.
Okay, so you can speak to this too. He says What can we share with him?
As far as what?
About he's been divorced twice. Here's what I would say.
Yeah.
I believe it's in your selection process. I'm just being honest. If I reflect back on my experiences, it's about the selection. So I would say be more prayerful, be more patient, and be more selective on who you are giving your time. I literally just had this discussion with my daughter last night, who's 26.
Let me tell you what I did, and I love what he just said.
At the third date.
No,
go ahead. Give him your
Actually,
advice.
what I did for me, a lot of times we always look on the outside, and what we have to do is look on the inside, because we have to look at ourselves to see what contributing factors did we do. And it's more than the selection process. In some instances, in mine was both cases was infidelity. I'm sorry, for me, there's no workaround for that. There's just no workaround. Okay,
we're gonna talk about that.
Some people can do that.
Yeah,
they can, but I can't. But it just was a no for me. But if I would have watched,
King T, we sorry about that if we missed something.
Yes, I would have. If I had watched the signs, then guess what? I never would have married him in the first place.
That's what I was just saying.
Exactly. It basically, especially one of them, when I knew he had cheated on his other wife prior to me, that should have been a sign.
Do y'all think once a cheater, always a cheater?
I don't think so. I mean, there are people that can actually change, but if you are, it's like, this is how I told one of my husbands. I said, hey, if you're an alcoholic, if you're an alcoholic, you don't go and hang out in the bar. And that's why I tell my time. If you
shouldn't have no alcohol in your house.
No, you should not. So in his case, I'm like, dude, no, you don't be sliding in women's inbox on Facebook Messenger.
It's so disrespectful.
Very disrespectful. No, I don't want to talk about it. It's a trigger. I'll be on with the swinging in here.
Life 747 said, as a man, he's been alone for 27 years. No woman is real anymore, period. We disagree with you, Life 747. I don't know where you're meeting the women. There are a lot of real beautiful ladies out here.
There are a lot of us out here that actually we desire relationship, want to be in relationships. Hey,
but this is blessings. Sometimes we try to play God and think we can fix this issue. Boom. You ain't lying about that. You ain't lying about that. You ain't lying about that. You just said that.
That is, yeah.
Okay, look, are we going to talk about any of these questions we have today? Okay, listen, guys, here's something that we got a comment. What do you guys think about this?
Go over to TikTok and go to T&T Podcast 22. So you can be with everybody else.
Ooh, this is good.
That's all the comments. I'm trying to get to you.
They said, I'd like to be in a relationship where I'm enough, not what I can do. Don't you think that's profound?
You know why? Because these women need to stop looking at these brothers. Right. They need to look at these brothers as a darn paycheck. Look, you don't need him to pay your bills.
This is what a young lady said to us. She says, every time a good man showed up, I found something wrong. Not tall enough, not spiritual enough, not successful enough, not this, not that. Eventually, I realized maybe I wasn't waiting on God. Maybe I was hiding. Ooh, ladies, is there anybody that can admit to being that way a little bit?
Yeah, I think she need to go work her issues out.
Can you admit in your previous past? Not now.
No, I'm still working my sister out. Somebody told me the sister wife thing. We already had that topic. No. I mean, that just, oh my God. Self-sabotage. I did that. I've met some nice guys earlier on, but I'm the version of me that sits before you now is not that, I'm not that version.
So in this scenario, they say that she may be the issue because she's too picky. Now, let's talk about this. Do you think a lot of women are single because they are too selective? He don't make six figures. He's not 6'4". He ain't fine. He don't drive a nice car. Do you think they are like leaving some good brothers out here that could potentially be good men?
Yes.
I think that's a huge problem.
Let me tell you why. Because what women are actually, I'm speaking, this is my opinion. I've had some friends. They're looking, who cares if your homegirl thinks that he's good looking? Who cares if your homeboy? We're too busy trying to impress our girlfriend. Please.
Ladies, be honest. Seriously, be honest. Have you suffered from that? Do you know anybody that is that now? Be honest.
That's what I'm saying. You have to be mature enough.
Yes.
Who cares?
Yes.
I remember one time I was talking to
Leslie. Yes.
And she went in because she says, I got to get it. You look, like I told one of my friends, it was a guy that had an ugly shirt on. She said, girl, I'm so sick of looking at that shirt. I said,
get him another one.
That's what I told her. Girl, go buy him a shirt. Sometimes you have to show them what you want. If you tired of him wearing that same tired-looking plaid shirt, she said, girl, it's got some kind of bleach stain on it, so I know it's the same shirt.
Wow.
Get him another shirt. Sometimes you have to show people what you would like.
Punch says some people aren't even happy unless they're making other people jealous.
Facts.
Ooh,
I believe that.
That's a mental issue. Don't you think that's mental health?
I'm so over trying to impress people at this stage.
What
of
about
my life.
that's an
I think when I hit
level.
50, it is.
Yeah.
I thought when I ain't gonna tell you what one of my cousins told me. She said, "Girl, you in that 50 and F it club." That's what she called it.
Yeah.
She said, "When I hit 50, I was like F it." That's it.
You're not worried
So
about what
maybe
anybody
that's it.
says anymore. So, ladies, if you're suffering from the list, he's got to check off everything on your list. You could be missing out on some good brothers out here. But I got to turn it around for the men too. So if she doesn't have an hourglass figure anymore, she might have some extra pounds. She has some gray. She's not what she used to be. Are you passing her over versus looking at her character, integrity, how she treats you? Do you think men do the same thing? Men?
Yeah.
Can y'all speak to that? Because y'all like to go back 20, 15 years and go grab those chicks. Instead of, looking at the women maybe that are seasoned.
You know what? People are letting these folks on social media, these gurus, tell them what they need. You know all you need. You need God and love.
King
patience.
T says men want teachable, apologetic, prayerful, peaceful, and a fit woman. Okay, so let's talk about that. When you find one, what do you do with her? Okay, because we out here. Hello?
Yeah, we are. I'm just now getting to the fit part. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's you.
But we could do it together.
Yeah,
right? Ooh.
Men just want to know you like them. See, I'm telling you, we make men so complicated and quite really, they're easy.
No, they're simple. I don't think that's the right word. Not easy. Right? Simple. Right? Men, help me out here.
Really? Is that right? Sorry.
Oh, I love King T. He says, treat her as if she's the most precious thing on earth.
He said they both, so they simple and easy. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Jen, we appreciate you.
Simple and easy.
Okay. Well, what should we say? What should we say about the men?
Look, I've dated some guys, and my family is sitting there saying, "What you see in him?"
And what was your answer?
I thought he was handsome. He was cute to me. He was handsome to me. He's good looking to me.
What
and I don't care.
Here's the question: where is he now, and what happened in that relationship?
He was an ugly person inside.
Mm.
But they yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We want any woman that has grip and can help build, not destroy. So you're not you're not basing that anymore on her physical features? Nobody want to talk about that. Because most men want just the beauty.
A person with no money and no God, with money and no God would tear you faster than a person with God and no money. You, girl, been through that, sis.
Yes,
you better
Lord.
say that. You better say that.
So
Facts.
what if she has to be physically attractive first? Is that what you're saying? So she can have all these elements and not be physically attractive?
Hold on, I gotta ask this. He said my split-eyedness caused problems in my relationship. Well, you cock-eyed. What happened? When you said split-eyedness, I don't understand what that means. When you have a wondering, you had a wondering eye.
No, I think they meant cross-eyed.
Wait. So what? Did she think you were checking out other people? I mean, I'm trying to say when you looking at her, she thought you. I mean, I'm being serious.
I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry. Who was that? Wandering eye. Is that what we're talking about? A wandering eye?
Nope. See, there's somebody said looking at other women. I told you.
Is that what they were saying?
I thought the brother meant he was cockeyed.
That's what I thought.
See, you not ready.
No, you're not
ready. If
ready
you got a wandering eye,
don't be in a relationship. Please don't. What's Grego say over there?
Grego said it. He said they won't be wanting fit men and women, and they not fit themselves.
Ain't
exactly.
That the truth? We agree.
Can't even go up a flight of stairs. Ain't
Why
that
is
the
that?
truth? I'm trying to tell you. Oh,
men, do you think that women overanalyze the whole dating?
Hey,
why do you think the issue is that a lot of women are not in relationships? Can y'all speak to that? Why do you think some women are not like her?
I'm sorry. I thought it was cockeyed.
Why are women not in a relationship? Tina, why do you think men are going to say? What are they going to say?
Because the cockeyed brother over there checking out other women. That's why they're not in a relationship. They got these Roman eyes, brother. Look, get them eyes straight.
DKM says accountability and manipulation. Do you think there are a lot of women out here manipulating? Dom, what you think? Dom back. Dom, is that our Dom? Dom. Mr. Polyamorous Dom?
Wait, is that Dom?
I think it's Dom. Dom, let us know if that's you. Because
He wasn't a cockeyed brother.
No, he wouldn't. Okay. I don't think so.
No, okay. That's dumb. You sure okay, hold on. Dom,
I don't know if that's
polyamorous, Dom.
Just say yes or no. We
just say yes or no. Don't ask us, but we want to bring you up
because we don't know how, but we would try. But maybe that's why he's polyamorous, because of that. You think women? What's the problem?
Put the horse blinders on.
It is Dom. Hey Dom, welcome back.
Hey Dom, thank you.
We appreciate you tuning in. Hey, listen. So
share it.
Why do you think women are not in relationships now, Dom? And they choose just, to be in several.
Y'all better be careful, because Dom out here taking all y'all women. He got about 5.
No, he only got 2.
Did he have 2?
He had 2. He was interviewing the other one. She had too many men. You remember?
Oh, he got rid of us, right? He said she had too many men.
But Dom, we're not going to go there.
Look, somebody know Dom. Shout out to Dom. That's okay, transactional. That's it. They do. They think transactional. Listen, I saw a post the other day where some woman, a man asked her to take him out. And then she sent this dude a cash out request to get her nails done. Listen here, heifer.
Wait a minute.
If you can't afford to get your own nails done.
Men, is that what's happening out here in these dating streets?
Yeah, she said, and I'm thinking to myself.
Dom, we don't even know how to bring you up. Our producer ain't here today. Can you request to be invited, maybe?
Yeah, we don't know how to bring you up. But listen.
Just somebody send a request and then we figure it out.
Thinking to myself, you heifer. Why are you going to send this brother that you don't even know? You going to send him a cash out request for him to pay for your nails?
Ladies, seriously, is that what it's come to now? A man's got to pay for your nails to be done so you can go out with him?
Like my mama said.
Is that right?
Heifer.
Ooh, somebody said it's a swamp out here.
See? No, Dom, you sent us a request.
Oh, did he? Let's see.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't have
majoring in superficial things. Thank you, Steve, for saying that. They are majoring in superficial
Say it. Evaluate yourself before you go look for anybody. That's right. If you can't afford to get your own nails done, don't be sending no request to no man.
I need some men to step up. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that example about her sending you a request to get her nails done? A Cash App request. Is that...
Especially if you ain't never met the
Do you mind that? Is that okay?
No, it's not okay.
I just want to know what the men say. My goodness.
Hey, I got to read this one.
What?
We have to work on self. Pray hard, trust God, and wait for God to give you what you need. Not easy, but possible. Wow. That's Tan's girl. We know that's a love story right there. That's my buddy in Alabama.
We miss you here, girl.
She found her. Well,
somebody said
Charmin
it's
found her.
Wild decline. It's not.
It's the truth. We look on that. No, it's not right. Exactly.
Wow.
She found. Hey, Dom, thank you for the rose.
We need it.
She found her true love. Found her. She married and moved to Alabama.
But you know what? It was somebody from her past. Tell the whole story.
And y'all, they so happy.
Tell the whole story.
They had their matching pajamas on. I want matching pajamas.
Ooh, that's good, Mike James. Thank you for that comment. He says it's telling him that she's bad with her finances. So you wouldn't want to be with her anyway.
Balls Deep said it best. He said people are just too impatient.
What?
They too impatient.
Why would you have the audacity to do that? I don't understand why a woman would do that. Do you think it's an age generational gap? I would never do that.
That's why I want an old boy on here, because that rap is what started all of that, with these little women thinking that these brothers, what you gonna give me? What you gonna give me? Y'all gonna keep, what they gonna give you is an STD. Keep it up.
Nah, that's true.
That's what you gonna. That's what they gonna give you.
Can you say that? Watch what you say on here. Huh? Some men will do it.
Wait a minute.
Some men will.
Hold on, sis. I just remembered something.
What?
Y'all, our producer ain't here. Y'all know what that means?
Oh, God.
Y'all know that's who keep my tongue rattled. I just realized it. She ain't here.
Okay, listen.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. Okay, listen. We're gonna y'all. We need to stay on task here too. Okay, listen. Yeah. God, we're talking about, is God keeping you from being married? I don't think that's the case. So, has anybody experienced the one that got away? Have you ever had somebody? Ooh.
Twice.
Yes or no? You fell in love, but that person, you took them for granted, didn't treat them right, and they got away. Has anybody experienced that?
Oh,
Tina has. Did you? Twice. Ooh.
I might be getting a do-over, though.
You just might be.
I might be getting a do-over.
Dion says, nah. Dion, you got it like that? I'm the one that ran away. Then that was smart.
Somebody said,
Lisa Lee said she had to go.
Somebody said, nope, life after divorce. Oh, you divorced?
Hey, Lynn. Jackson Yes.
But okay, do you believe that though? Jamco said but if they were meant to be, they would be. And since sometimes I have to tell myself that. Because if something is meant to be, it comes back around.
Sometimes I think it's timing.
It did that with my late husband. That's what happened. We went off to college. I got married, had my son, and then we met back up after I was split from my other husband. He said, yes, he has.
But MV, if you're single, it's because God wants it that way. Do you think that's true, or is it because you want it that way?
He got her on his tattoo. He got her name on his ring finger, tattooed on his ring
Who he's
finger.
married to now, I hope?
Yes, I have her. Oh, my. See, okay, that's a good question. I'm not going to tattoo nobody's
Go
name
on, Aurora.
on
I see your comment. I was the one he lost because he never... Now that's facts, girl. That's good. That's
hey,
good.
Tamika George. Hey, how are you?
Good.
You ever had one get away? And Grego, he said, this is creating a conflict between men and women. It does.
What is?
He said, I think we haven't adapted to societal changes with the sexes. What do you mean
by that? Can you come to TikTok and we talk about over here?
Because you've got some great comments.
MV, thank you so much.
Great comments, and I don't want to miss them.
So a lot of it is about God's timing and being patient.
It is.
But a lot of people cannot accept that.
Okay, hold on. I got to remember what Pastor Reggie said with HCC War Room Ministries. It was right thing, wrong timing. You can do the right thing in the wrong timing.
He says, meaning how did you let a good man get away?
Crazy. No, crazy. I think that's why I say unappreciative. What happens a lot of times is that you have to grow and mature. And I wasn't there and mature. And the other part about it is, this is why I tell women, get some healing. Because even though he was a good guy, you know what I kept looking for? Yeah. I wanted to get him before he got me.
Ooh. That is so good.
But it's the mindset. I had that mindset that I done been through this before. You're not that good of a dude. You can't be that good.
Wow.
You can't be that good. So I'm gonna make sure that I get you before you get me, because you're not gonna play me.
How old were you when we had that mentality?
Gosh. I was in my 40s.
40s, unhealed, unrestored, and lethal out here in these streets. Really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Thank you, Lad.
I had to learn.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
Tamika, you said you loved most definitely. I'm telling you. But that's why I did it, because I was like, I'm not. And so a lot of times I think what we as women do, we do self-sabotage. I self-sabotage myself rawly.
Do you think men do the same thing with good women?
I'm 53.
Do you think men sometimes do that with good women because they take them for granted?
They do.
Maybe she's not as beautiful as the social media starlet you DM'd, but she's a good woman. Do you think men do that? Men, can you be honest? Have you done that?
Yes, he did. Thank you. Yes, he did.
Thank you.
I
Thank
know,
you for being
y'all.
honest, King T, because it happens on both sides.
Hey,
it really does.
Pierre, hey.
Thank you for joining us on Facebook. We appreciate you guys so much.
It's got its good and its bad times, y'all. I got invited to the prom about 4 years ago when I was at the gas station. Did I tell you that?
4 years ago?
Yeah, girl. I'm telling you.
You were 49?
I was 49. I got invited to the prom. Girl, and I looked over there. He was driving this blue Capri, and the back of it was Doughboy on it. And he had these rims. Girl, I looked up, and I'm looking at the top of the tire. The rims was off the ground. My son was in high school. Y'all, can y'all believe that? He invited me to the prom.
Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. I guess that story helped somebody.
Girl, y'all gonna go to the prom. Can you imagine me climbing up in that Capri with Doughboy on that? Girl, I've been up there like this, just bounce.
Okay, y'all, we got a question for the men. Men, please, I need you guys to answer this. Why have men stopped going to church?
Somebody said women today are not taught to be wives. Do you think that's true?
I think a lot of aspects, yes. And I want to address that a little bit.
I agree.
They haven't seen an at-home example of that. No. And they're not searching for how to be that a lot of times. No. So yes, there is an issue with that. I would say the same thing for husbands. There weren't men in the home to teach a young boy how to be a man and how to be a husband.
But see, that's how I ended up getting married.
Hey, Eric.
Rushing hastily into marriage last time, because I always felt, and I don't care, so women, don't y'all come for me, but I believe it takes a man to raise a man. I'm sorry. Point blank, period.
Whoa, we got to get to these. Huh? Church is not practical, and churches are ripping us off. Go deeper.
Church ain't ripping you
off.
Go
deeper.
It's not the church. Y'all stop saying that. It's some of these pastors ripping you off.
Woo, this is a discussion. Would anybody like to come on? Can you send us an invite somebody so we can get you in?
The Bible tells us fail not to assemble ourselves. You still need to take your behind to the house of the Lord. Now, that's you being crazy if that pastor up there pulling off in a Rolls Royce and you standing at the bus stop. That's on you.
Woo! Somebody
So
says life after divorce says because the women are too thirsty in church. That's why you don't go to church? Why not go to another church? What?
No, see, that's what I'm saying.
What?
Y'all don't fall for that. She goes to a great church.
I do.
I attend a great church.
There are some great churches. Concord in Dallas, Texas. Pastor Brian Carter and Lady Stephanie is an amazing church.
Amazing.
You can find some. If you live in Texas, we live in Texas. You ain't trying to find a church in Texas.
For those of you that don't want to go to building, I go to ACC War Room Ministries out of Maryland, where it's Apostle Reggie Woodard. Let me tell you, there are churches they don't. Hey, ours they don't do that. They ain't ripping nobody off.
Wow. Okay, this
Did you see that?
So y'all,
they think church. See, that's part of the problem.
Aurora.
It's not, y'all.
You gotta look at the fruit of the church. You gotta look at the fruit of the church. What are they doing in the community? Where our church goes over where every dollar goes and what it's meant for. This is what we received in tithes and offerings. This is where it's going. They're very transparent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she says heard about that church, the one in that. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Y'all don't visit. See, but that's the thing. You have so many ministers that are doing that. They've left a bad taste. And we talked about church hurt. But what we're going to talk about, that's the thing. Like we said. So, in other words, what was our topic again? Is God keeping you single? Sound to me like it's these churches keeping y'all single. They ain't God. God ain't got nothing to do with that.
So men are saying, okay, so what made you stop attending? Do churches not understand men anymore? Like, let's talk through this. What? Because most women are believing God for a manly God, and so they go to church to find him.
Stephen said it. Two celebrities. Stephen Miller said it. Yes, they are. You
talking about the pastors?
Yeah, they two celebrities. They got two all high and mighty.
Ooh, Eric says it's a man refusing to submit to authority. That's a problem.
That's it. That's a problem.
That's a problem.
Kaiser said it costs too much, and the same women are at the club. See there, he said in church. Now see there, y'all hear that? This coming from a producer. I know this guy. He's in the rap business, the music business. He's saying that the same women that's in church, they hollering on the pew on Sunday, right? But they was dropping it like it's hot on Saturday.
So King T, how do you say it's become too feminine in culture? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Girl,
this is good. What does
good.
that mean when you say church has become too feminine in culture? Can you elaborate a little bit?
Ooh, these are good.
So he says you are the church. We are not justified by a building, but I do go to church. Well, good for you. We understand that.
Girl, wait. Hold on. I'm finna read the scripture. The Bible tells you to fail not to assemble ourselves. So what do you mean? You gonna assemble what you gonna assemble with? Me, myself, and I?
Oh no, Jamco says men they're not respecting our culture anymore.
No, we're not, sisters. You get that all the time.
Everything we do is in offense. That's not true. That's not true. Women who understand authority, who have a relationship with Christ, we respect men. Men that are respectful.
Lead me.
Men, wait a minute.
No, you ain't lead me to a path down the hell. But lead me. I want to be led. I want to be led.
Ooh, this is a whole nother topic here.
Well, I told you. So it's not God, it's church.
So let me ask you this, men, do you feel seen in church? Or do you feel like you're ministered to in church? Is that why you don't go anymore? Because you don't think it's for you?
Lead how you follow him as he follows Christ. Now don't follow foolery. Like we had a lady on here last week. I don't blame her for he was gambling and they got evicted. You can't follow foolishness.
So read this one. Says the verse you quoted doesn't only mean a building. If you pray and attend church, call.
Yeah, I know it says where two or more are gathered in the midst.
Okay,
that's true. That's true. Mm-hmm. But you still need to go and make sure that you are getting, in my opinion, you need to be getting some word and some scripture. Because if you go out here and follow some of these theatrical pastors, they're gonna lead all of us straight to a
Thank you, Net Worth. Thank you for following.
They're not
here every Thursday.
And I think what they're saying, these people are theatrics, a show. That's what it's become.
It can be. Now that there's facts.
A lot of them have.
But maybe that's not the place for you though. Don't leave. Leave it. Find one that does fit you better.
I want people to be able to separate what they're seeing in these churches from what he really is and what he represents. Mm-hmm. And that's where we are falling short. Mm-hmm. So it ain't God. Maybe we should change this topic. God is not keeping them single. It sounded to me like the pastors in the churches are keeping these people single.
Okay, so here's the next topic, men. Are the women in church harder to date than other women?
Draw to Christ. That's what you are. Draw to Christ.
Tina, what do you think men are going to say to this? What? That church, because somebody just said, I see her at the club and then I saw her at church too. So are women in church harder to date? Somebody, MV says yes. Elaborate, sir. Why are women in church harder to date? You would think it's the opposite.
Somebody said they don't need a shepherd.
Huh? What? What does that mean?
That means you just...
Why are they saying that?
She don't need the church. She don't need the shepherd.
Life after divorce said I wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do what? You wouldn't date somebody in the church? I just want to make sure we're following the comments here. Somebody help me out.
No, there's no caliber woman that I don't understand. Please let that. A Saturday night stripper singing a Sunday morning solo. I done seen that. I know what you're talking about. Now,
so Steve says wrong. Christian women are like the ones in the church, sir. So can you elaborate? You're talking about their morals? Like, what are you saying?
I know what he's saying. Christian women are like the ones in the club. But you know why? I think I can answer that. Because the girls in the church believe that they have to be like these women in the world to get a man.
Ooh.
That's why.
He says,
so they're starting to emulate and do what the women in the world are doing.
Let's do this. Prince Strict. I date more women who don't go to church and I won't marry them. Who will you marry?
A woman that's in the church.
I need him to say it.
Hey. Do y'all hear what he just said?
Ladies, did you hear that?
He just said?
But he's not going to go to church to find her. He ain't in church. Are you in church, sir?
Maybe he'll find it again.
Oh, mercy. I have a stalker in church for months. Girl, you need a new church.
Whoa. Ooh, rigid dating. Ooh. Somebody said, yes, Lord. Oh, wow. Oh, you said you go to church. That's awesome.
Thank God.
Thank God. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm a marry the one found on
TikTok. Okay, life after divorce. Okay.
I got you.
Well, ex-cons do go to church to repent, but if they repent,
so
they
do
deserve...
ex-strippers.
We should all be repenting for our sins.
Yeah. Some of us need to go and lay at that altar. Just die.
Hello, Mac. Thank you for joining us today. We appreciate you guys so much. Hey, we want to take a second and say, hey, we don't know how this works because we don't have no roses. Can y'all send some roses? Because our producer says we're not asking for that enough. So could somebody send some roses, please? Then could y'all follow and share?
Run to that altar, girl.
Oh, Steve.
Look, I crawled to the altar. My knees are just
Thank you. We appreciate y'all so much. Thank you. A comment on here says Christian women are way more gangsta.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh, they are. And you watch some of them videos. Listen, Pierre said, yep, it's not a traditional setting anymore. All of your questions should not lead with men and women, but with who has experienced this. We're here. Church women are easy to get, but hard to date because it's...
Because what?
Yeah, he said they're easy to get.
But hard to date because of
hard
what?
to date. Why?
Because what? Somebody
because
said
it's God, man, woman. Oh, because it's God, man, woman, not the other way around. Which he's saying these women are going above the men. Am I right, Pierre? Is that what you're saying?
I don't understand that.
And then Tamika said, let me read her. She said, we got so many comments over here, y'all.
Sorry about this, guys. We're trying.
Okay, that if we believe it is good to be true and we self-sabotage old baggage into new relationships,
that's true.
Is dangerous.
That's true.
Facts.
That's true. We appreciate that comment because
that's facts.
That's factual.
That's facts.
Ooh, she said she was told she's controlling and demanding. I think it's because I know what I want and not want. Caprice, we with
That's
you
not
on
wrong
that.
with that.
Men, I mean,
but okay, you know what? But I used to be the same.
Thank you, Prince.
But we have to ask ourselves: Are we being reasonable?
And that's okay. So that's what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah,
he's got to be making six figures. He's got to be 6'4". He's got to drive this car. He got to own this house. He got to have this much in stock. Ladies, is that the only way you're choosing a man? No wonder there's an issue.
That's what they say. That's about only 10% of the dudes that are fitting that category.
It's not even that high.
You never know, sister. That brother that washed your car and was towel drying it off at the car wash might be the love of your life.
Okay.
I see your face.
Well,
I married somebody and my girlfriend's thought was, underneath me. It didn't work out, but I did marry. It didn't work out. But there was other issues.
This is what I think. I think women are focused on the wrong thing. If a man, you need to focus on how that man is character.
5%.
5% what?
That's 5% of the men. Is that what the stat? I knew it was really
5%
low.
of what?
That criteria only.
And there's 99% of women that are single looking for 5% of the men. Oh my God! I really don't think it's that high anymore. I think those men are married now.
Somebody said no.
You gotta make 9 figures and on a space shuttle. That's hilarious.
What? They trying to get.
Do you feel that way,
that's
sir?
Elon Musk, ain't it?
Who want to marry him?
Not I.
No. Okay, but I gotta push back on the men. I understand what you're saying, but what are y'all looking for? I see a lot. We know a lot of ladies that are single that are beautiful inside and out, but they're single because y'all are passing them by because maybe they don't look exactly what you think they should look like. Why is that?
Oh my God.
Oh my God! And she has kids, so you pass her by because you don't want to take care of her kids too. Is that what's happening?
Oh my God.
There's so many. I gotta understand. Why are y'all passing over the women?
What's live free? Free how? I am free. I'm not in bondage. Anybody on here? Any of y'all in shackles? Anybody in shackles?
Steve, okay, pretty subjective. One pretty to one person may not be pretty to somebody else.
My mama thought I had bad eyesight.
It's got to be more than that.
Well, they thought I had cataracts, glaucoma. They thought
I guess as long as you think it. Because beauty is in the eye of the what? Beholder.
Mm-hmm. But ugly cut to the bone.
Oh my goodness. Prince says, I don't want a woman who has children but hasn't been married. How old are you, sir? Because there are a lot of people out here that are beautiful and have kids and have been married.
Say that. He broke the shackles on my feet. I can dance, girl. I can cut a mean rug. I know that's right. So you're saying what he's basically saying, he doesn't want to deal with baby daddy drama.
But in our culture today, most people of a certain age will have children and who may be married.
No.
So why are you discounting them if they have a past?
In 50 something, I'm gonna be honest.
Come on.
I've dated guys that were 60 that had kids that were 4 and 5. And they're like, I got a 4-year-old, and I'm looking at them like, that's good for you, but I ain't finna deal with no 4-year-olds unless they're my grandkids. But no, I'm not raising nobody. No, I can't do it. No. I mean, at this stage, y'all, somebody said, nah, exactly. I can't raise.
Thank you.
I'm 53 years old. I'm not trying to deal with kids. Them kids, no, bro. You 65. You got a 4-year-old. Those kids are gonna think that you their child's papa when you go to the PTA meeting.
So you're gonna discount a guy. Whoa. When you meet somebody, the first thing you're gonna say is, "You nice and everything, but you got kids under 10." So
yeah, and you paying child support.
I mean, I'm not mad at you. I'm just asking.
No.
Men, how do you feel about that? Should you be disqualified immediately because you started to have kids a little later?
What do I look like going to Chuck E. Cheese on our first? We're going to Chuck E. Cheese. I'm not doing no Chuck E. Cheese.
I know somebody that
No.
is very much in a relationship. And she originally thought she would not date anyone that had children at a certain age, but now she is because of how he treats her, how he loves on her, how he adores her. That's why she is in the relationship with him, and he has a younger child. So I do think it has to be person by person. You can't have a blanket statement.
Okay, I'm gonna let that blanket.
King T said Chuck E. Cheese is funny.
Yeah, I'm past them tokens. Okay, so I'm gonna let that blanket lie, and I'm gonna plug it into the wall and heat it up because it's a heated blanket. Because I'm telling you what comes with these older men when they got a 4-year-old. You know what that means?
Okay.
A young baby mama, and you know what comes with young baby mamas? Young baby mama drama.
So y'all see Tina could be missing out on the man of her dreams, right? Is that what y'all saying? Yep, Poochie said.
I ain't missing out on nothing but PTA beads,
and
Chuck
this is
E.
why
Cheese, and having to deal with some heifer.
This is why you and Snapped is what you would do on a Friday night.
I like Snap. I love it. I'm good with Snap.
I just think
somebody said true. I told you I don't do drumming. See all these people agreeing with me.
I don't think that not everybody's
y'all
agreeing with
me,
you,
right?
Not no,
Steve,
no,
Steve did.
No.
He said yes.
No.
It's true.
Oh, Myra says he's 43 with an 8 and a 6-year-old. He'd be disqualified from a lot.
True. I'm 43. So in the 50-something, I could see 43 and an 8-year-old. That means you have in your 30s.
I gotta ask you
something. But if you're 65, I
gotta ask you
First of all, the first thing I'm gonna ask the dude is, my 65, some of them got prostate problems. I said, I'll ask, did you get a test? You might want to get that test, Paul.
I'm gonna ask you something.
Did you pee in the cup?
Would you want somebody to disqualify you for that? If
that's their preference, so be it.
Do y'all think she's right or wrong on this?
If that's their preference. So be it. I mean, people know what they can and can't do.
I think people are starting life later with children. I had my first child when I was 39 and my second when I was 41. So I'm just saying.
Somebody said she's correct. I'm right.
Everyone has their own preferences. Absolutely.
You like what you like.
But thank you, Smitty. But what I'm saying is, sometimes you could be really disqualifying somebody who is amazing because of that one stipulation. That's all. And God could be sending this person to you. And have you heard that thing where God sent this guy, he was on an island. God sent him this, sent him that, sent him this. And every time somebody said, no. And then he got to heaven. And he said, God, did you forget about me? And God said, I sent you all these things, these people. So I'm just saying.
I'm sure God is not going to send me a pamper packing pawpaw. He is not going to send me a pamper packing pawpaw. He ain't going to do it.
Oh my goodness.
He ain't going to do it.
Ooh. That's true.
He
Thank
said,
you,
Minister. Why set yourself up?
I'm not, and I'm pushing back on you a little bit because you're talking about the kid thing, but it could be he don't make six figures. He not tall enough. He don't, Now, I don't believe everybody should be financially sound and take care of themselves. I'm not saying that. But I am saying, could you potentially be missing out on somebody that's amazing? That's all.
I could be. So Sarah gave birth at 90.
Yes, she did. And God was in that.
God was in there, but Abraham stepped out on Sarah before she did.
No, she encouraged him to, because she was trying to do it her way.
I know that.
Oh, okay, because you don't know the Bible.
Hey,
okay, I'm just
saying. I know that. Well, look, but Dom on here. Don't forget, Dom, you still with us?
Dom exited the building, I think.
Did he? Oh my God. Six figures. All them sixes, Dom.
And packing 66 inches. I'm going to say no to that.
Did I read that wrong?
Eric, I got to talk to Eric. How long until that representative can go away? I would love to hear that number.
Oh.
For 3 months. For 3 months is that representative still there?
Dom, you still with me? Come on.
How long until that?
Bag us some stuff.
Thank you guys for helping us achieve our goal. Thank you so much.
I know that's right, KT. I'm like, I think they didn't mean that.
I don't think they meant. We don't think they. Thank you, Dom. We appreciate you. We do.
Thank you, Dom.
Thank you, Caprice, for liking the live. Hey, y'all have made our day today. Listen. I'm just saying, God may be trying to navigate you in a certain direction, but are you so stuck and rigid in your ways that you're missing out on something?
Oh, I know my baby came back. When I tell you, look, yes, I did. Mac, you be tickling me.
Mr. Boss. You feel Mr. Boss?
I know. What is it?
Mr. Balls deep. Whoa.
Yeah, it does. Oh, he was so many. Oh, do that. Yes, they do. They do
what?
Manipulate people. So many women manipulate they get these older men and have babies and they trap them. Because, they trying to secure that bag.
That man wanted...
Steve, that's a good question.
That man wanted that because he felt a certain kind of way. He probably left his wife of 30 years for that young thing.
You think so? They do that. Y'all think that's what happened?
Yes.
My mom always said, ain't nothing like an old fool. Ain't no food like an old fool. So he's an old fool. Y'all know I'm from East Texas.
Dom says only to miss out on what was for them. Amen to that.
Amen. I just can't do it. How many women on here could date a man that maybe he's in his 60s? Y'all are getting ready to travel and everything else, but he can't because he up there packing a diaper bag.
That'd be a challenge. I'm not gonna lie. I'm teasing you, but that is not my desire.
Don't you like getting up and being able to go?
I do, but if that man, I'm gonna be honest with you, if that man treated me the way that I believe God designed me to be treated, and he had all other qualifications, I would have to consider him.
I would love to see what she do when the first time that 4-year-old comes up there and she got on one of her designer dresses and he put his chocolate paws.
I got it. No. I got you found the man of your dreams. His kids. This is true. Listen, no, Tina, seriously. His child passed away and he had to adopt his children, his grandchildren. What would you do?
Now, that's different.
How?
Because those are his grandkids.
But my point is he has to raise the kids.
I still, I would be a good support system.
What if y'all were engaged and that happened? What would you do? Shut her down, didn't I?
Mm-hmm. No, you didn't, because I'm going to tell you the truth.
Okay, Poochie,
you know what?
how are grandkids different? You got to raise them now. You have to raise them because the child is passed away.
Thank you. But he's got a story. You know, look, to me, when you go out there,
so it matters.
It matters because you intentionally
Dom says a child is a child, and that's my whole point.
No.
Now she's switching gears, y'all. She's switching.
Okay, me and Poochie on the set. Poochie, we here, girl. We here. Because listen, when you have a grandchild, yes, I can see taking the grandchild, right? Somebody said, nope. I'm telling you, it's not the same. This man at 60-some years old, you willingly ended up with a child. Because we all know, you know what to do not to have a kid. So you did that intentionally.
What if it wasn't intentional and now he has a kid? So I'm confused as to why that's a different story when y'all still got to raise the child together.
I ain't got to raise it. He got to raise it. I'm not raising it. He got to raise it. I'm going to be gone.
So again, you're engaged. My scenario was you guys are missing the point I'm making. If you truly love someone and life happens, are you going to discard them because something occurs like that was not in your plans?
Baby mom, see with grandkids, if the parent is gone, you ain't got to deal with the baby mama drama.
Dom says you should be looking at the fact that he is there for this child and not denying them.
He can be there. I just ain't got to be there with him. He can be there.
Are y'all
I just don't have to
okay
be
with
there
this?
with him. I know my patience. Girl, I be told that little child, look here, get your bag, girl, so sit down. Girl, I be looking at, my patience, y'all. The way my life is set up this day and age,
wow.
I don't have the patience to deal with a child 24/7.
Men, can you help me to understand if this, what y'all think about this? I want to know from a man's perspective, please. Are you guys okay? Do you think she's right? Do you think that you would, if you fell in love with this woman and you had the child or the grandchild you got to raise and she had this attitude, how would that make you feel, man?
Thank you. Exactly, Caprice. I said date him. I don't love him. I had one guy, he cussed me out. And he didn't bother me.
He said the new woman is the problem. I understand.
Huh?
No, wow.
No, wow. I'm telling you. Kids respect the old school style. Yes, they do. And see, I'm old school style. I ain't doing all that gentle parenting. I ain't gentle parent my kids, and I ain't.
Nobody's asking you to do a gentle. I'm just astounded because
it's a commitment.
The point I'm making is a lot of women say I'm praying for the man of my dreams, but if he doesn't, and men do it too. But if they don't come in the exact package that you think, you discard them.
That's the same thing I do with Amazon. If I get something from Amazon and I don't like it, I return it. The difference is Amazon's return policy is very easy. I just scan the QR code and drop it off at Kohl's. So if I have to take him and scan him and drop him off at Kohl's, I guess I have to do that. But I just can't do it. It doesn't sound very Christian. Listen, Steve. I said I wouldn't date what? Me not dating him? Whoa. I wouldn't date him if I was already together. With him,
now you're gonna change up on us? Okay.
If I done let us, I'm just saying. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not sorry. Return to sender. Return to sender.
This is why we have these topics, because I think a lot of people.
Prince said one speaking of dating and one speaking of relationship. I'm talking about. I'm not even gonna get in a relationship with him if he got small kids.
But I'm just
at this age now. When I was in my 30s and had patience, that's great, y'all. I'm on the downside. I got
one more scenario. What if you just got engaged and you're about to get married, and then old girl from the past comes up and says, "Boom! I didn't tell you, but you have a child."
I'd be like that comedian said at that time when that judge sentenced her boyfriend. He told me, "You gonna break us up?" She said, "Hell no." The judge broke us up when he slammed that gavel down and said you had 20 years. So what I'm gonna say is the same thing. When that sister came and knocked on that door, no, she broke us up when she said, "You are the father." That's it. It's a wrap.
This is why we have situations where women are saying, "There's no men out here," and then they're still single.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap, sis.
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't agree.
You could do it.
Okay, I'm gonna say this one more time.
And he got small kids. I'm talking about diaper toting kids. Where you got to go to the family.
That would not be my preference. I'm not even gonna lie. Of course no. Of course it wouldn't. But if that was the love of my life and he had every other thing that I desired, I'm not gonna hold that against him. I'm just not, because then he could hold things against me. We're all imperfect. We all have a past.
Listen, I've dated, even when I was in my 30s, you know, you can deal with it in the 30s. I know what my first time I had to deal with a bunch of drama with his. Y'all, one time this before the Lord came.
He said he's 6'6", making 8 figures. She gonna raise them kids. Yeah. See what I'm saying?
No, I'm not.
No,
I'm not. You know what? No,
she
I'm
got
not.
a nanny.
I'm gonna get a nanny.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he got resources. I ain't got to deal with them kids. Listen, I know this because I had this when I had to deal with baby mama drama before. I told you my first one.
You are scarred. I want you to continue this counseling.
I gotta really go. I might have to do double sessions. Listen, but I told her, listen, see, this is what I'm talking about. I remember having to threaten this chick and tell her, you keep on, I'm gonna go. And my best friend said, you know what, we ain't gonna get her in the yard. We gonna drag her in the street. I was gonna go drag her in the road. That way they can't get me for trespassing. I was gonna drag her in the road and you know, commence to, you know, wailing on her. But I'm a changed person. So I'm 53. I don't have time to be doing all that now. I don't have time for that. These young Thundercats, I don't have time for that. No. See, y'all, I didn't always used to be so sweet. No.
I'm glad. See why we had the T&T podcast? Because these are the debates that we would get into in person. And I'm like, what? Because we are real tight friends and like sisters. But when I'm telling you this, I do not agree with anything she just said.
Wait, he said, I think you need to go to church with us, ma'am. I'm going. Y'all, that's it. Them Thundercats. I got to put my dad.
We are both T's, so we are not sure, Eric, who you're talking about. We both have kids, so we're not sure.
We do. I have
but
two
not
boys.
None under
they grown,
14,
21, and 30.
Yeah.
Yes, Thundercats. I don't have time to be Thundercats.
You know, somebody might say to you, you know, because you got kids at all, they don't want to be with you. How would you feel about that?
They grown and gone, and that joker can go too. I mean, it's. I'm good with it. People have preferences. Wow. They have preferences.
All right, y'all. For you guys who have not been with us, this is our segment as we get down to the end almost.
No, is this the red light,
yes,
green light?
It is. It's red light, green light. So let's take it to the next level here.
Red light, green light.
Okay, so we're going to ask you a question. You're going to give a thumbs up, thumbs down, red light, down, green light, yes. Okay? So, or however you want to do it. Red light, green light. You want to do the first one?
What's the first one?
So.
Yeah, I got it. Y'all ready? Okay, so waiting for a sign before every date.
Do you think that that's what people do? They wait for some sort of woohoo sign. If this is the one, God is either one, and you look for some sort of sign.
I got to read this. As an ex-Thundercat, he said he agreed with me.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, right? Red. Okay, so you don't need a sign. So, Eric, what kind of sign do you need to know if this is every single day?
No,
like what?
Do you need a sign from God?
Yeah, this is what we're talking about, God.
I can tell you, ladies, let me tell you this. This is the signs, y'all. If he only call you on his way to work, God ain't keeping you single. That's one of them Thundercats. And y'all need to go and keep it moving.
It starts there. A sign. Okay, what kind? Okay, whoa. What kind of sign?
Yeah, from God. It's a sign from God. You wait for a sign from God. Like
what kind of sign from God would be a no for you?
If he showed up to my house with some green crocodile shoes, some gators.
That would be God saying no.
Yeah, he's not your type. If he show up at my house with some green gators, it's a no. I'm sorry.
What's a sign from God? She looks like my ex. Ooh. So that's a heck no. When the lights go out. Ooh. Okay. God don't work like that.
And a kid apparently. Facts.
I don't think that would be a sign from God. King T said that ain't no sign from God.
You don't think so? If he showed up in green gators, that's just a sign he don't know.
So, Steve, how does God work in the dating environment where you know he's confirmed this is the one for you? Would you elaborate on that?
He said the sign is chemistry and the communication. Communication is a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can change his attire, but you know,
Crocs, yoga pants. Somebody say that's a no.
Oh, I tell you what was a no for me. Mm-hmm. Showing up to the first date wearing a jersey. Ooh. It's a no for me.
Really?
Yep.
Because he's just not in your demographic
I think he's got arrested development. If you come to meet me and because my age group is over 60. If you're 60 years and you show up at a date with me, first
People
date,
still wear jerseys.
and you got a jersey on, it's okay. Yeah, exactly. It's a lot of 60-year-olds wear a jersey. We had a dude inbox us trying to be fresh, and I know he's 66. He had on a jersey, and get this, y'all, with the matching cap, and he had it turned sideways, and he had on some Jordans. And tell me why the shoelaces were different colors.
Oh no. She ain't got no car insurance. She's late for the date.
Somebody said no, Tina. Yes.
Somebody said. So the jerseys are a no. She's
not on
no.
the first. When we're dating, that's fine. You're supposed to be, but you're mature. You don't show up on a date wearing a jersey.
On the first date, that's not a good impression.
No, it's not a good impression. Where we going?
Ooh, okay. Dating outside your denomination. So if you're non-denominational or Baptist or Presbyterian, dating a Muslim.
Don said being late.
Is that something you would do? Yes or no?
You.
Dating outside of your denomination, yes or no?
Yeah, he said, please, guys, let's step it up. Thank you. That's right. Put some effort into it. I'm over there dressed up, and you got on a jersey. Thank you. Mm-hmm. It doesn't have anything to do with character. What? Where the denomination or the jersey? Which one?
I think we're talking about the jersey on that.
The jersey? Yeah,
so
it's got something to do with character. It's a mindset.
Okay, so denominations don't matter. Okay? Is that what you're saying? So if they don't believe in the same God you do, shouldn't that matter?
You're not equally yoked.
Shouldn't that matter? I just want to make sure.
It matters. It's a big no.
I think that would matter.
Because if they doing Buddha and you doing Jesus, that's a no.
Dom says jersey if you go into a sporting event. That's true.
Fine.
That's relevant. Malcolm says he can't do that. You can't date somebody.
He said he wouldn't care unless they do snakes in church. There's some people that do that.
If she's Muslim, I still need my turkey with a club.
Gotta have that pork, right?
I'm not interested. Okay, so that's true. We didn't say religion. We said denomination. Now, that is true. I'm sorry. We're going both ways, sweetie. Okay.
It's so sweet.
Oh, God. He's so technical, Mr. SAT man. Okay. All right.
Okay, dating outside. Oh, I know you want it. Dating outside your race. Is that a up or a down?
Okay. You would lie. You would date something. Yeah. Really?
I love black men.
Dom, I gotta ask Dom a question.
He said no. I love black men. I love black men. There's nothing like a black man.
No, that's facts now.
That's facts.
Dom, in your situations that you like, are you saying, can she even be biracial? And look like
if her daddy black, she black.
So if it's a Christian, doesn't matter. Yes, done white, Hispanic. Okay. I'm only mad. Okay. Dom says only got it for black women. Got to be a brown chocolate. Okay. So
what's mad? That's it. That's what I'm talking about.
So
mad.
Is it different for the dating environment versus I'll marry them?
No, I think for me it's a cultural thing.
Okay, let's.
Because I'm telling you, if I was dating a white man, he can't even say. I don't even want him to say a word that start with an N. Because if he does, I'm gonna punch him in the mouth. Nope.
Myron says he loves all races.
I do. No, I love all races.
Mary Black.
My preference is, you know how they say made in America, made in black. That's it. Some of the funny thing to my field.
Okay. This is relevant to us. Divorced Christians remarrying. Any issues with that?
Yeah, that's us.
I ain't got no issue with it.
Culture means something, though. It means something. Their culture is different. Let me tell you what. This is my belief on this, y'all. I'm telling you something. It takes a black woman to understand what a black man goes through in this society. It takes a black man to understand what a black woman deals with in society. When y'all go in the store together and notice that the people are falling behind you and they ain't falling behind your husband, that's a problem.
The question was, do you have any issues divorced Christians remarrying?
Somebody said, Don just said, he said, I agree with that statement. Mm-hmm. It's facts. Mm-hmm. She can't comfort you after you done been out there. Facts. Thank you, y'all. That's not close. I'm not closed. Yeah, okay, I'm closed-minded. Very much so. And it's going to stay shut. It's out of business.
That's the great thing. Everybody gets a chance to do what's best for them. There should, in my opinion, there should be zero So some people get a little technical about this because they are like, well, how did you get a divorce? You know, there's only one way you can get a divorce. Like, you know what I'm saying?
God. So
what?
Nico.
What?
Nico, and I think Nico said he will only marry black women. But Nico, what? I know, we like magic, ain't we? We are magic. I know, we like magical creatures. I get it, Mom. I get it, brother. I get it.
But he's open to what if you fall in love with somebody you're dating and they're not black?
He ain't gonna let us have to do that. So I'm thinking, well, okay, if you only go date every race, so why would you date another race if you know you only want to marry black, though?
I said, Nico?
That's a good question. I mean, Nico, answer that for me. You know I love you. You're awesome.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate you so much. So why would you date other races, but you know you want to marry black? No, you can't help when you fall in love with sometimes.
You said friendship. You said friendship.
Yeah. Oh, I got your friendship. Okay, gotcha. But you gonna marry your sister. Okay. What about single parents? Y'all already answered that.
It should. I mean, come on now. Well,
I'll date a single parent with grown kids. I don't have a problem with that. I would date a single parent with grown kids. It's the crumb snatchers. I don't want the little crumb snatchers.
Mr. Balls Deep said he gonna date whoever can cook. Me too. We women want men that can cook too. You know, we do. We do. Yeah, he's right. But men need to know how to cook too.
I don't have a problem.
Everybody need to know how to do everything. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the problem, King T. Most of these young kids today, they not respectful.
Age difference does matter. How many of y'all would date somebody that was 20 years your junior? Do you think that 20 years your junior would be something that that God sent you?
How many of y'all would date somebody 20 years your senior? I would. I like older men.
Yeah, Leasa. She said, I'm telling you, something about a man cooking just sexy. It is.
It is, girl. Especially
it tastes delicious.
We're here there with Fruit Loops on, with just an apron up. But
you better ask somebody.
Don't let him get on that grill. That grill.
Bay says they've done 30 years younger, 14 years.
It's not a traditional set, huh?
Lee
Jonathan.
Pasa.
Hey,
Lee Pasa. Okay, thank you so much, because I don't have my glasses on.
Oh, Sheila said I know that's right, sis. So you picking up what I'm putting down? I know that's right.
Somebody said, so I'm 53. I don't want to date no 70-year-old. Me either, baby. I understand.
Girl, listen.
15.
Now that's 17 years old. Girl, listen. What if he's in good shape at 6?
Oh, listen to this. My boss is a white female and her husband is black, and I swear she knows more about black culture than her. Woo! That could probably happen.
Myron, that could probably happen. You ain't gonna get no worms. You've been watching What's the Name too much.
Okay.
You've been watching What's the Name.
Y'all was coming down the pipeline here. Marriage. Long distance dating. What y'all think about that?
I can do it. I've done it.
How long could you do it?
I don't know how long I can do it. But I've done it.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Life after divorce. Okay. Don't work for long.
Why? See, Nico said he won't. Okay, why? Because you want to see him?
Nico like to get it in.
Steve said nope. Steve Wilson said nope.
Did it for a year.
Did it for a year.
Fine as long as it takes.
That's it.
If you don't have the funds, it can be pricey. It can cost a lot. You be tired.
Oh my
finances.
God. Okay, Myron, you say you've done it, but don't recommend it. It gets taxing after a while, but if you're within driving
Whoa, Big Easy.
Somebody
Somebody was 29 sleeping with a 50-year-old. That's a lot.
Ain't that should be some kind of grooming group. What the
I don't know.
29-year-old?
No,
that's gross. That'd be like,
Okay, somebody's boyfriend, Caprice.
Oh, he said he need to love the children, need to be close.
It's
okay, wait, you need to define long distance. There's a difference.
They don't live in the same city. That to me is long
but
distance.
you can drive.
It doesn't matter.
Within driving distance. I dated a guy in Houston, and he was 4 hours away. You can drive. You can meet midway. What's a 2-hour drive? You just don't like being inconvenient. You're spoiled. You're spoiled. Y'all, she's spoiled. She's spoiled.
Let me explain this. Somebody was talking about preferences. I mean, I didn't say it was impossible, but I do not think that's sustainable. Like, what's her name? The lady from Abbott Elementary says she, for 20 some odd years, her and her husband have lived in different homes. Hell no. You know who I'm talking about? Shirley Lee Ralph? No. I'm not doing that.
Stay in separate houses?
Yes.
That's stupid. That ain't no marriage.
Yes.
She's doing that because she don't want to be bothered. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, I've done it, and it gets tiring. I guess so. Long distance work for him and his wife. See, he said wife. See, wife.
But most people don't have the discipline for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be a challenge, y'all. It can be a challenge. Thank you,
See,
Dawn, for
you
liking the
hear that?
video. We appreciate
Mr.
you.
Bossy said he don't care what state you in. He coming. He coming, girl.
Well, okay.
Marriage after 50.
We like that.
Well, hey, I had a couple that got married. She was 72. He was 78. They had a backyard wedding after we financed their house. It was the most beautiful thing
Beautiful.
to see them find
I think you can
love.
find love at any age.
You
I think
can.
that's
Love
beautiful.
can find you.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Envy, you said nope? Why? Dang, somebody got to get your Social Security check. Oh, see what you did?
What?
Looks like I'm out of there.
I don't know what that means, Steve. You need to go deeper for that. I'm not sure what that means. What's he going with it?
know it.
What does that mean? Like he's out here? I don't understand what that means.
You know it.
No, I don't. What does that mean? Tell me on air because I don't know what that means.
Relationship.
What? I don't have to explain that. He knows how
Yes,
I feel.
you do.
Okay, so long distance, I think, has its place. So if you meet somebody that doesn't live in your city or whatever, yes, but that's not sustainable for years and years. It's just
Okay,
not.
correction. Years.
Yeah,
and
it's not.
years. That's she said years. Yes.
It is. It's. I didn't say it's unsustainable. I said it's.
Myra.
There's a time. There's a time constraint on it. It can't. It's not going to be forever.
Yeah, long distance. It's
Yeah,
unsustainable.
no,
it is.
It's not going to be forever. It will not.
Houston to Dallas is long distance. Yes, it's
Yes,
4
it
hours.
is.
It's 4 hours, y'all.
Yeah,
it's a 4 hour drive. I did that. I dated that guy for 8 months.
But
It's
here's the
long
crazy
distance.
thing. You could be in Dallas, Fort Worth, and somebody live an hour away. I mean, it can feel like long distance,
Yeah.
but you can still get
You
to
can
them a
still
lot.
get to each other a lot faster, or at least go there on the weekends. It gets tiring when you drive the weekend thing. It really does. I'll tell you that. After 8 months, I was like, I can't do
Mindset
it.
and attitude make a humongous difference. And it does matter. It really does. And you have to be open.
What do you think after next? What's the next one?
It says, woo, women making the first move. What do y'all think about that? How do y'all feel about that?
No, how do you feel about this? Sis?
I don't pursue men.
That's my point. That's why I did this.
I don't do that.
No. Because you know what? I think this is my take. If you have to pursue
they say
him,
love it. See, this is
that's dudes. The dudes
this
are
is-
saying that. That's dudes.
But
But y'all know what? Y'all acting a little soft.
This is what I don't understand. They talk about women being independent, too masculine, and alpha, and now you're saying you do like somebody to pursue you. And what about a woman being in her highest
be waiting.
femininity? Is that
You'll be
pursuing you being in her highest femininity?
No,
I don't understand.
you're gonna
that.
end up getting some cobwebs.
No.
And you will get worms because I'm not chasing no man. I'm just not doing it.
See,
Nope.
what-
that ain't the way it works.
He said,
If
what
you-
was judgmental, Dom? What do you mean?
No, the way I see it, if a woman chases a man, you always gonna be chasing that man.
Why would
if
we
he
do
didn't
that?
approach you first, if you didn't get his attention, he didn't approach you first, then he really wasn't sorry
Into you, yeah.
He just ain't that into you.
Oh, so calling a man soft. What did you call a man soft?
I sure did. Say
When what?
When I said they all said they want the woman to approach them, y'all know. Look,
Oh, I see.
get
Okay.
some alls and approach these women. That's how you do that.
Ladies, I want to hear from the ladies. Ladies, are you okay with approaching men? Is that okay?
She laughing.
Mr. Ball says it depends. It depends on what? What does it depend on? Here's what I think you're saying. She should let you be open, let you know that she's open to you pursuing her.
What do you mean? Okay,
Is that
King
what?
T, what did I say last week?
Oh, Lord, no telling.
Ain't no telling what might come out of my mouth. And it depends on which one of these I had. Which was it? Was it coffee? Was it
Okay,
Red Bull?
Steven, I understand what you're saying. It's not less feminine to let a man know you're interested. But to ask you out, I mean, I want to make sure I'm understanding what you're saying. I think,
This is maybe the man didn't see you.
okay, but pursuing you, I think I'm meaning.
Oh, no, King T. I'm always positive. The negative part is this. I want women to be softer and the men to be men. And I want women to actually back down a little bit so that men can step in their role and be masculine and we be more feminine, not negative. And it's all in good fun. You have to get to know my personality.
Letting a
That's
man
it.
know that you like him by a smile,
You
talking to him,
flirt.
flirt. That's different. We're not saying you shouldn't do that. We're talking about pursuing
Yes.
you. Like, can we go out? I'm feeling you fine as
But
hell.
King T,
Like, I just
no.
don't think women should do
Okay,
that.
but you said times are changing. Okay.
What does
King T
that
said- that's
mean?
what I'm talking- But the traditional roles shouldn't change, in my opinion. They shouldn't change. I mean, when God wrote about, he was very specific about certain roles in the Bible. The Bible doesn't change. So the times may change, But the way God's design is, to me, in my opinion, thank you, that doesn't change. His design doesn't change. Do you understand? Equal role. And she said times changing, equal roles changing. Exactly, LaPaza. That's what I think they're saying. But I mean, no, they're not changing. And we need to, y'all, listen.
Let's redefine.
They're brainwashing us to believe that. No, in this society where women want equality, there is something that's going to happen more. You know what?
Yeah, it's true.
It's true, but y'all, in my opinion, when they did this whole thing with the feminist movement and stuff,
Charles,
that was the
with
biggest
you.
thing they did.
We're with you. We do not agree women should be asking you off the top for you to
No.
pay for them to get. Come on now, you don't know me like that. Like, so that's inappropriate. It is, and
There's no such thing anymore as tradition is a thing of the past. No, it's you know what? For some people it may be, but for me it's not. When God says to my husband, guess what? I'm going to be a traditional wife, which means I'm going to submit to him as he submits to God. Period.
King T, he says, I get you want to hold on to old school, but a lot of women go for after what they want, and we've had to. So I get it. We talk about this all the time. We're entrepreneurs. We've had to go get it and hustle and do all that.
Yeah.
But do you have to do that in every aspect of your life? Meaning in relationships, do I have to pursue you?
Mr. Baldi said you won't raise the kids. I did. I raised my kids. I just said I didn't want. Look. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all coming for me today. I'm finna. See, thank you. He said in your 50s and 60s, that does make sense. Yeah. Let me tell you something, and I'm going to be very honest and transparent with you guys. I wish I would have known then what I know now. Because if I knew then what I know now, I probably wouldn't be single out here in these streets at over 50 because I would have made better decisions. And what I'm trying to do is keep my young sisters from making the same mistakes I had because I got so busy chasing the bag, trying to be successful, trying to do all of these things that absolutely mean nothing. That I missed out on great relationships, great guys. Yes, and I don't want to see that happen to any more of my sisters. You say, good luck with that. I don't need luck, baby. All I need is God. I don't need luck. I don't believe in luck.
Last thing right here. Okay, hey, we're running out of time. Men making less money.
I don't have a problem with that.
Do people have a problem with that?
Hey, Keisha.
Why? I don't know why you would.
I'm
more concerned about how he handles his
everybody's
finances.
like that greed. Yeah. No, I don't deny everybody. I'm not denying it. I don't. To my nope. Too late. Spend that.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. They do. No, yes, they do. Because y'all know why? Because on average, y'all do know black women, it's set up that way that black women are going to make more money than the brothers anyway.
Dom says they feel if he makes less money, he's not a leader. I think
that's
a miss. I think that's a miss on a lot of women's parts. Women tend to be more educated, have more job opportunities a lot of times. You can't discount a good brother because he doesn't make what you make.
Thank you.
It's about how he manages his finances. Thank you so much. We appreciate you tuning in today. Please follow us, like and share.
Statistically, it's not true, right? Last time I checked, I think on average, the women makes more than the man. Ain't that the way it works?
Especially in the black community.
In the black community. Leadership equal money. No, it does not.
No,
I've always made more money than my husband.
Yeah.
Always. Always.
Yeah. So that doesn't denote leadership at all.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
But they want to tell us that though. Don't you think so?
But I think a lot of women, unfortunately, perceive that to be so too. And so if I make six figures, he got to make six figures. I mean, that sometimes can happen. That'd be great, but I don't know if it happens all the time.
You know what? Guess what? If you sit there and where it should be, if y'all are married and you come in this morning, y'all are making six figures.
Yeah.
If you're making 40, guess what?
You make 60.
If you make 60, you had six figures. Yeah. See.
Okay, life after divorce. I make less than my honey, but she doesn't lord it over me, and I always contribute in more ways.
Excellent. That's a good woman.
Excellent.
That's a good woman right there.
And you just said you contribute in other ways. That's exactly true.
And that's what they come together. Good. That's what I'm talking about. That's the way it's supposed to be.
MV says, I need her to make millions and change my Pampers. Your depends.
Listen,
like
go back and check my video about the nurse on her purse because there's a lady. Yeah. There's a lady that's advocating for women not to marry.
Oh,
Did I show you? She's saying that because don't marry these men because they want you to be a nurse or a purse. I disagree with that.
But will your best friend experience that?
Yes, she did. She told him to keep that same energy.
Okay.
Exactly. That's exactly what she said. What's the question?
What's making 8 figures supposed to do for a woman?
Exactly.
Provide security, financial security.
That's wild. It is. That's what I'm saying. That's what she's saying. But you know what? Let me tell you what. People need to get out here and stop speaking from a place of hurt. Stop bad mouthing and get your healing. Stop sitting here saying negative things to people that want to get married. These young girls are pulling and saying, I don't want to be that. I don't want that to happen to me. I don't want that to happen to me. I want it to happen to me. Stop doing that. Go get you some healing. Okay. Just because it happened to you don't mean it's going to happen to the next person.
As y'all can see in the back of me, I'm about to go celebrate one of my baby's birthdays. So we got to get up out of here. We appreciate you guys. If you haven't followed us, please follow us today. If you don't know our individual pages, I am Tanika Donnell, Realtor.
I am Title Tina. Y'all, thank you. We did okay today without our producer.
We appreciate you so much.
Pretty good.
We barely survived, but we did it. So we will be back next Thursday with Lonzo Williams, and we will be talking about has music affected our culture and how we handle relationships.
I love you too. I love you too, King T, and I'm sorry if I came across negative.
She just having one.
I won't buy this. I was having a bad day today. You know I love you too.
All right, y'all. Take care.
She's not 71. She's 17. Everybody, they thought it said 71.
Baby, come make it appear. Come say hello.
Come say hi.
So that's why we got to get out of here. This is one of my babies, so we got to go. But God bless y'all. Like and share. We'll see you next week, okay?